Making a mess. Making a whole mess for real. What is up, Prince Squad? T-shirtpreneurs, new timers, old timers, how y'all doing? It's your girl Sin back with another live stream. It's Motivational Mondays. I just made a mess trying to put me some more water in my little water bottle. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all having an awesome day. I see we got about 8 people in here. We're going to let a few more people jump on here. And then we're going to get into it. How you doing, Karen A? How you doing, Angela? John, how you doing? What's up, JJ? How you doing? What's up, D? Tiffany? Claudia, how y'all doing? Yeah, today we're going to be talking about something I had a lot of questions about, so we're going to jump right into this. What's up, Sisters Forever? How you doing, Alfredo? But yeah, we're gonna let a few more people jump on here. If y'all and I'm gonna just start from the top. I'm good, Alfredo. What's up, Miss Nina Bug? How you doing? All right, so like the last live stream and the last video that I posted, I have been getting like a lot of people asking me about like design and like how do I come up with my designs and stuff like that. And before I get into it, y'all can hear me good and everything, right? Everybody can hear me? How you doing, Jason? Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about design first, and then I'm gonna kind of jump right into it. What's up, Wendy? All right, so like when it comes to designing and creating designs, I don't really feel like you can teach a person like how to design, because when you design, it's something that comes, from your mind and stuff like that. And with that being said, like I feel like you can teach people how to, work different programs, how to create designs. Like if you can design in Photoshop, but you can't design in Corel, like you can learn how to design in another program. But as far as just like, really just being able to teach someone how to create designs, I don't think that's really possible. I am going to be doing a few videos trying to help y'all, coming up real soon, but I did want to jump on here and talk about it. And I want to talk about some of the things that I do when I create designs. Like, okay, I'm gonna pull this design up. I know a lot of y'all have seen it because I got a lot of questions about how I created this design. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm dealing with a new phone, so it's kind of hard. And actually, you know what? I can pull up my Instagram if my internet will allow me to, and I can show y'all on there. And that'll be even better because I can pull up a few different things. All right, so go to my page. All right, and if y'all not following your girl on Instagram, it's T-shirt Chick TV on Instagram. So, make sure. Let me see. Select window or screen 2. All right. All right, so right here, this design right here, a lot of people was like asking how I came up with it, and wanting to know, how to create a design. Okay, so when the customer came to me with this design, she told me what she wanted. She told me she wanted, her son was having a superhero party. And let me see, I'm gonna get that off the screen because I don't know if my internet is gonna, it's gonna let me do what I want to do. Let me see if I can remove. Let me see how to make myself back big. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So with that design, the customer came. She told me her son was having a superhero party, and she showed me like, I guess it was like this background thing that she was. Is the audio any better now? Yeah, I think it was because I had that page up. That's why I took it down. But but pretty much the customer came to me and was and basically just said that, she basically told me her son, she was having a superhero party for her son. He was 3 years old. She wrote his name down, the age, and she showed me the background. So I like wrote down some colors that was in that background. So when it came to creating that design, what I did was I was thinking about superheroes. I was like, okay, when it comes to superheroes, and then I even like Googled to try to find some ideas, like some superhero ideas. And what was coming up, I was like superhero background, just like looking for different things that I could use in order to create the design. So what ended up coming to my mind was comic books. So I ended up typing in comic books. So when I started to see like comic book images and stuff like that, that started making other thoughts come to my mind. So let me see, and I'm gonna show y'all the design here, right here on my phone. But once I start thinking about comic books, that was basically what I tried to do. And she sent the picture of her son, and with the design, I knew that I wanted it to be colorful. And I did 2 different designs. One was red and yellow, one was blue and yellow, and she chose the red and yellow one. And like when I did the name, I knew that I didn't want to add too much color. I didn't want to make it like rainbow. That's why I went with the black and white for the name. But like as far as like when you're designing stuff like that's like, as you can see, let me try to get that. It's like a little glare on the screen. Okay, that's better. Like right there, like the name was black and white, the birth age was black and white, and everything else was colorful. So, I didn't want to do too much. I could have tried to put all of the colors in there and made the name a different color. But so, that's basically what I did. I didn't want to do like too much color with everything. I didn't want to make it like a rainbow type party. If it would have been like a girl's party and it would have been like some type of unicorn, you want to do as many colors with something like that as you can. But that's basically what I thought of when she told me what type of party it was. So like as far as designing, like being able to come up with the designs, that's got to be something like, okay, when your customer comes in, you have to kind of ask your customer questions like, what colors is it going to be? Is it for a girl or a boy? Is it for a child or an adult? You have to ask a lot of different questions to kind of try to see exactly who this shirt is going to be for, or what this shirt is going to be for. Like if it's a business, say that somebody come in here and they say, okay, I have a landscaping business. I have to think about some things like that, as far as if somebody come in here and they ask about me doing something landscaping, it's a lot of different ways you can go with that. Like you want to know what type of mowers they have. If it's like a kid or a teenager and all they have is a push mower, you probably want to put a push mower. You don't want to put a bush hog mower on there. If it, you want to kind of match, ask them questions. What type of lawnmower do you have? Do you have pictures of your lawnmower? You want to just ask them a bunch of different questions about it. The name of their company. Okay, maybe even why did you name your company that? You just got to ask your customers a lot of questions in order to be able to create the, designs that would be custom for them, or designs that they would like, and you can't never really say exactly what a person would like. Some people are plain and they just like, simple things. Some people want you to do extra with their designs. Some people like a lot of color. Some people, it's just depending on different people. So when it comes to designing, I don't really feel like you can teach it. It's just when your customer come in there, you need to write down things that can help you with their design. Like as far as what type of stuff they like, what is it, what is it for? Is it for a man or a woman? Maybe knowing the age. What are some of the colors that they like? Because sometimes you have customers that come in here, they know exactly what they want. Then sometimes you have customers that come and they have no clue of what they want. So I've had customers. I just had a customer today that came in here and they wanted me to make a breast cancer awareness shirt, and they have no idea what they want. I have not started on the design yet, but it's a man. He chose it on a pink shirt. So, I'm taking all of that into consideration when I go to create the design, so like, I'm not going to just say, okay, he want a breast cancer awareness shirt, so I'm going to design it like this. I have to take into consideration that person. I asked them a few questions and I wrote it down. So it's a shirt that he wants to wear to work. He don't really know anybody that has breast cancer. So, it's just some questions like that. Is this for a person in your family? Or, you ask questions like that. And that's basically what you do, But if any of y'all have any questions, and I don't know if this video is really helping y'all or not. If it's helping y'all, let me know. If it's not, let me know. But I am planning. I do have a few design videos that I have posted, like how to do like some simple things in Photoshop. Because like the thing is, like, okay, if I go on there and I show you how to recreate a design that I made, I don't feel like that's really showing you how to design. It's showing you how to create what you're seeing right there, but it's not the thing that you're doing when you're creating the design. You want it to be original if you can. Like, I know I use other people's designs and stuff like that to save time. And when you have a lot of customers and you're having to do everything, it just saves time to be able to have something to go to. And another thing you can do, you can have designs that you can change up, like how, if y'all saw the two designs that I showed y'all for that design that I created, the two designs, let me see if I can pull them up. But the way that I had them, I had it set up so that I could show the customer the two designs when she came in. Well, when she came in, I actually text them to her. So I created two different designs. They were not exactly the same, but they were similar. So whenever she whenever I sent it to her, let me see, I'm gonna find it real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all check it out. But whenever I send it to her, she had a choice. When you give them a choice, I feel like that helps their decision become easier. But if you just give them one thing, they can, when you give them a choice between a couple of things, I feel like, let me see. When you give them a choice between a couple of things, I feel like they can say, okay, I can go off of this. Okay, I like this, but I didn't like that, and different things like that. So I'm pulling it up right now. And once I pull them up, I'll let y'all check them out, and y'all can kind of see the difference in the designs, because it was not a lot of difference in the designs. Okay, so let me go ahead, do this share screen again. And hopefully it'll work. I probably won't be able to keep it up too long because it'll be trying to give me some issues. All right, so right here, this was one of the designs right here. And as you see, the main thing that was different is like the background of the design. Everything else was the same. And if it switch back to this one. All right, so this was the other design right here. So basically, it was two different designs. So what the customer ended up doing, she didn't like this one on the red, but she liked the red background. So what I ended up doing was switching out the characters that's on this one and putting it on this one, or taking the one that was on this one and putting it on the other one. So that was basically what I ended up doing with that. Yeah, so you just got to give them some choices. If you give them a couple of choices, usually they'll pick one or the other. But I mean, I don't really feel like it's a way that you can really just like teach a person how to design. All right. A2 says it's froze up, it's choppy audio. I guess I won't be doing any more screen shares. Go Prince or Brad says the screen is black. The screen was black the whole time. I don't know what's going on with it because I have two separate cameras that's on here. I don't know. Everybody saying they can't see, so this live stream is kind of a waste of time, I guess. All right. Angela says this is helping me. Thanks. Ms. Nina Bud says, totally understand what you're saying. It's important to ask the customer questions to get a feel of what they, yeah. And the more questions you can ask and the more they can answer, you know. Karen says, this has been helpful to me. I realized that I can create my designs using my family members for designs. Let me see. And Brad says this is helpful. Yeah, because it's like really just to teach somebody how to design. Like you can teach somebody how to use Photoshop or use a design program, but like as far as just coming up with something, I remember this has been a while back. It was a lady that she used to be, I don't even know if she still follow me, but she used to follow me on here. All of her shirts, she was using the same fonts for the shirts. And when you're using the same fonts for the shirt, sometimes, what's up, Eve? How you doing? Sometimes they don't go with everything. Like a certain font does not go with everything. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of use different fonts for different things and try to make your fonts go with whatever the subject is. Let me see. Since y'all couldn't see it, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Okay, so let me turn it right here. So here is, let me move this out the way. Let me see. All right, so right here, these are the two designs, and I don't know if y'all can see them real good since the screen sharing is not working. Let me see. It's just not working out for me today, y'all. I don't know. It's like shining on the screen. Well, one thing, the screen blacked out. All right, so right here, these are the two designs right here. And as y'all see, the characters are different on one design. Like y'all can kind of see, and I'm gonna have to tap the screen to make sure it stays up there. The characters are different on one design. The colors are different. And basically when the customer saw it, she just picked all the things that she liked and wanted me to add them all to one. And that's basically what it was. So then what I did was, just to make sure that that was what she wanted, I put both of the designs that she liked next to each other so that she could see them before I printed it. And she chose the design that she asked me to change it to. And that's basically it. But like when you creating designs, you just got to ask your customers a lot of questions. Yeah. Let me see. I got some moderators on here. Let me see. What else? Miss Nita Bug says, I was able to see the whole time but couldn't see the chat. D says, not a waste. You're giving good info. Jocelyn says, thumbs up. What's up, Patrice? How you doing? Hey, we need the moderators to be on point, because we got people that don't have lives that's coming on here with nothing better to do. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just trying to go on here. Eve says, if I had to design something to save my life, I would die. Hey, and it's a lot of places that you can get designs from. You know, it's a lot like it's a lot of times when we first start, we can't design stuff. So we have to outsource it or we have to buy designs and stuff like that. There's a lot of websites that sell designs, you know. What's up, Wilkie from Scotland? Appreciate you jumping on here. You know, sometimes people be coming on here because they need prayer. Because I be praying for them. That might be the real reason, and they don't know how to express themselves. Let me see how to do this. On this thing, it won't let me do it. Let me see if I can go on the other video and do it. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can make some more moderators real quick. All right, we got you on there. And I'm really trying to mute this right quick. All right, it's muted out. Let me see. Brad said I had to switch to my other account. Oh, you can go back to the other one, Brad. I'll let me see. I'm gonna go back to your other account. I'll make that one a moderator too. That way you don't have to worry about which account you're on. All right. You should be good now, Brad. All right, let me go back here. Who needs digital wet work? Can you assist me with creating a logo? Possibly. Cool. Is that my bad? Is Cool Kid? Look, I thought that was Cool Kid. Possibly. Let me see. 2 designs up on my Twitter and Facebook. All right. Let me see. How you doing, Mika? Sheila says, just join. What percentage do you have to design, or do customers often have something? Sometimes customers have something. Most of the time when customers have something, it's like when it's a business or it's like an organization or something like that. But when I just have like regular customers that's coming for like a family reunion shirt, or sometimes, you know, sometimes they'll bring a picture of a shirt and you have to kind of recreate it in your own way, or they'll, you know, that's mostly what I get. I don't have a whole bunch of people that come on here that have their designs already ready to go. And then some of them that have their designs, it's not a usable design. It's like, okay, you think you got a design. I had a customer not too long ago. They came and they ordered some shirts for their business. And the person was like, I'll send you the design. Okay, they sent me the design and it was nothing I could do with it. I ended up having to send it off to get a company to, you know, to fix the artwork for me so that I could use it. But yeah. If you go on my page, Cool Kid, or go to my Instagram, T-shirt Chick on Instagram. If y'all not following me on Instagram, T-shirt Chick TV. Or you can go to my page and my email address is on there. What's up, Sean? Sean says, I would love if everybody hit the thumbs up button. Thank you all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Show your girl some support. John says, I outsource artwork cleanup. Yeah, that saves a lot of time. You know, if people know what they want, that saves a lot of time by sending it out. What's up, Nikki? How you doing? I've been practicing sublimation on HTV. Is there a difference in HTV sublimation and regular heat trace vinyl? I have never sublimated on HTV. Like, I sublimate onto like mugs and different things like that. But like when I'm sublimating on t-shirts, I want to sublimate directly onto the t-shirt. I don't want to have to do like contour cutting or none of that extra stuff. So I cannot answer that question really. I think Patrice might have did it on some holographic vinyl before. I know I remember seeing that video. She probably can ask you. She probably could help you about that. Right here, appreciate that, Patrice. This is Patrice right here from Craftable Things. You can go to her channel and check out some of that because she's done that, sublimated on there before. But I'm kind of just a plain person, and I just kind of just put it on the shirts. I've never done it on on vinyl. I have done it on flock before and cut the flock out, but that's kind of extra. So I don't try to make that a regular thing. Yeah, but it's only been like 30 minutes, this topic, because a lot of people was like asking questions and stuff. I thought maybe I could try to help people out, but maybe a lot of them are busy right now and they'll check back and check out the replay. John said, I tried hand cutting a dark color transfer and it was awful. I have to see how to fix my Cricut so it will come to your cut again. I'm sure somebody probably got a video. Patrice from Craftable Things says, yeah, there's a difference. All right. Yeah. So, you can ask her some questions because, I try to give you the answers from my experience. And I don't want to just like make something up. So there you go. I'm in Louisiana. All right. But if anybody else got any questions, comments, want to come on, y'all can come on, just let me know. Because we're going to go about 30 more minutes and I'm going to have to get off because I got to go get my son. I got to go work my son out. They out for fall break this week. How did you make the t-shirt shape to design on? Like if you're talking about like the all over print, that's a template. Like I create the design and then I take it to that template. Like I just created the design. Like if you I don't know if I can even show you on here because the screen, everybody said it was black earlier, but the design that I created, I measured the shirt and I created the design about 1 inch bigger than that shirt. That's why when y'all saw me, after I printed the wrong size and I messed it up and I had to print it again, I had to like resize it so that it would fit. But yeah, I created it about 1 inch bigger than the shirt, 1 inch bigger than what I needed. And once I printed it out, it just fit on there perfectly or whatever. But I had to use a template for that so I would know what size to print it out. Wilkie says the best heat transfer paper to get bright colors. It depends. I think Sublimation is the best when it comes to getting bright colors. I have videos up and live streams up where I showed what it looks like. The Jet Pro Soft Stretch versus the Sublimation paper. The Sublimation is always going to be brighter, especially when you're putting it on polyester. So any sublimation paper, I've used like really cheap sublimation paper. I use like, all different types of sublimation paper, but I just feel like the sublimation is going to be brighter than regular inkjet. All right, cool kid. What's up, Fidel? How you doing? Oh, I was trying to click on something and it jumped up. Nikki says, cool, thanks, Patrice, because I watch other people videos. Some say heat trace the vinyl and some say sublimation, heat trace vinyl. I would check out your videos. John said, where did you get that shirt template? Can you insert that into AI? I don't remember exactly where I got the one that I used because I don't remember which one I used. But Innate Labs has templates on her page. Can you design a vector fish in Illustrator? I don't use Illustrator. I use Photoshop. But if you know how to do it, you can. It's really better to use a vector program. Let me see. The difference is the material. Some HTV is made with polyester material, which allows it to be sublimated. What's your favorite screen printing white ink? I'm having a hard time getting a good white. I like the Total Ink Solutions white. And the reason I like that white, now with white, I have a video out on how to print with white ink. Because when you're printing with white ink, it's not like the regular inks, especially if you're printing on a dark color, you're going to have to flash print pretty much anytime you're printing white. And you may have to flash print more than one time. Can you use sublimation paper with inkjet? You can convert a inkjet printer into a sublimation printer. Like a lot of the Epson printers can be converted. Appreciate you jumping on here, Fidel. Chosen One says Plastisol. Yeah, if y'all got any more questions or comments, y'all go ahead. If not, I'm gonna jump off of here early. I don't recommend curing with a flash dryer because I feel like a heat press is more consistent. But you can cure with a flash dryer. I had a poor man's conveyor dryer and I used to cure with the flash dryer, but I just feel like the heat press is more consistent. But I don't know. It depends on how close you have it to the shirt. It's really about the temperature. And that's the thing. Like, you have to make sure that the full design is getting to the right temperature. Because part of the shirt could be over cured depending on your conveyor dryer. Like if it's hotter in one part, or if you have like the oven coil kind, I just feel like I would cure. If I had to do it all over again, I would only cure with my heat press. I would dry it with the conveyor dryer, and I would cure it with the heat press. That way you know that every part of the design is getting to the right temperature. I don't have a conversion video, but it's very simple. You have to buy the kit for it, like the empty ink cartridges and the ink, or you can buy a kit that comes with the ink cartridges and the ink, and you just put them in there. Fill them up and put it in there. I don't have a video on that, but it's a lot of people that have videos on how to convert here on YouTube. So if you just type in YouTube search how to convert a Epson printer to sublimation, but you want to use a new one, because if you've been using the other ink, it's going to mix in with that ink, and those inks don't do the same thing. The regular printer ink don't do the same thing as the sublimation ink, so you don't want to mix. And so you're either going to have to replace your print heads, you're going to have to clean the print heads out, or just use a new printer. And I just would recommend using a new printer. That way you won't have issues. Jocelyn says hit the thumbs up button. Chosen One says, can someone heat press with a hot iron? I'm going to say no. You cannot heat press with a hot iron. You can iron with a hot iron, but if you're going to heat press, you're going to need a heat press. And if you're going to iron on like some vinyl or transfer or whatever, I wouldn't recommend selling it to anybody. Where do you purchase your equipment? I have videos on all of my equipment, pretty much all of it, and I have links below, to places that I purchase from. Like depending on what equipment you're talking about, you'll have to type it. I have to know what equipment it is, but if you type it in here, a video for it should pop up, because I've done a video on everything, all of my equipment that I own, pretty much. Yeah. I was just trying to think back, but yeah, I have a video on all of my equipment, because every time I got a piece of equipment, I did a video on it. John says, would a Cricut heat press iron be good replacement for a heat press for curing? I can't run my heat press and flash dryer. I don't know. Okay, what you could do, John, you could dry all of your shirts and you could, put them to the side. Because this is what I used to do when I was doing water-based inks. When I was doing water-based inks, I would print them all and I would lay them in different places around the shop. And then I got to where I would hang them around the shop. And then they would dry on their own when you're using water-based ink, because the air will allow the water-based ink to dry. So once the ink dried, then I would heat press them all at once. Not all at one time, but I would have a stack of them and I would heat press that one and move it, go to the next one. You don't have to just it's more time saving, I guess, if you go ahead and just dry them all and then you heat press them all, instead of, okay, I'm gonna dry, okay, then I'm gonna heat press it, unless you got help or something like that. But then if you have help, then maybe they can move the heat press into a different room so that it's running off of a different circuit or whatever. How you doing, Lynette? What's up, Shireen? Oh, where did it go? All right, Wilkie. Does your fast flash unit require a normal 3-pin? Yep, it's just a regular 3-pin plug, like the regular plug. I didn't have to wire it in or nothing like that for that one. That's like the one I used to have back in the day. Not really. Not really. I'm kind of up in age and I really haven't been having time lately. I purchased my starter equipment on Amazon, but I want to go larger heat press. Heat Press Nation is a good budget friendly place. Like, what I would do is find what you want and then find the best price for it. Like if you're looking for, certain things, like I have, like for all of my equipment, I have videos out for it. And I give you my honest opinion on what's my favorite and what's not. Like I have the styles, what is it? The styles. I can't even think of the name of it, but you can see it right. Let me see if I can show it to you. I can't show it to you. That styles heat press right there. I don't know if you can even see it that good, but it's one of the top presses. But my favorite press is from Heat Press Nation. That's the one that I use mostly when I'm heat pressing. What's up, Shayna? My bad. Is that Sonia? I said Shayna. What's up, Sonia? Lynette says, I messed up my Epson. I didn't expect the malware. Sorry to hear that, Lynette. I don't know exactly what happened with that. Hopefully you can get it fixed, though. Fidel says thumbs up. So I think what I would do, since I'm using low cure plastisol ink, is I'll hang until all are done and then press it later. Yeah. So if you're doing it that way, that'll save more time instead of and that way you won't have to turn on all that heat and get it so hot up in there either. How you doing, Patrice? How you doing? I'm good. What's up, Coretta? How you doing? I'm getting behind on here. What's up, Safari? Amari? Brahmari, if I'm saying that right. Can you flash water-based ink with an infrared flash unit? You can, but I think that's kind of overkill. I mean, yeah, you can flash it with an infrared. You know what? I wasn't thinking infrared. I was thinking the one that I have now, which is quartz. Yes, I used to use an infrared. My fast flash dryer was an infrared unit. That's actually better than the oven coil one. Let me see if I got any more questions. Lynette says, I'm new to subbing and I don't know what a flash dryer is. That's if you're doing screen printing. If you're doing screen printing, that's how you dry the ink. It's, you use it to dry the ink so that you can print another layer of ink on it. Some people use it to cure the ink. But I just recommend drying the ink to touch, and use a heat press if you don't have a conveyor dryer. Let me see. I'm trying to talk about learning. Hey, that's the best way to learn. That's how I learned, hands on. It wasn't nobody out here. What's up, Shay Shay? How you doing? It wasn't nobody out here that's like showing y'all the stuff like how I started showing y'all. It's a lot of people out here now, but like at the time when I first started screen printing, it wasn't a lot of people that was showing everything. It was like they would tell you some stuff and you had to figure everything else out. And now it's a lot of people that want you to tell them everything. Like I would make a video that's listing everything and had the links below the video, and they would be like, can you email me the list? Okay, I just gave you the list. Like I would get on there and I would take notes. Like if it's, and I still do that to this day. I sit down and I watch somebody's video and I'll take notes if I'm trying to learn. I treat YouTube like it's a class. So if it's something that I want to learn how to do, like right here, we got Shay Shay that do a lot of embroidery videos, and I'm new to embroidery. So if I go on Shay Shay's channel, Shayna Krause channel, I call her Shay Shay. I will have a pen, and I will be, depending on what her topic is about, if that's something that I'm trying to learn about, I will be taking notes so that I can go back to it and I can remember it. And then once I learn it, I don't really need the notes anymore. But if I get to a point where, I was doing fine, and then I'm like, okay, I remember I took notes, and then I get to a point where I'm kind of stuck or messing up, I can always go back and say, okay, I got the notes from when I watched Shay Shay's video, so I'm gonna go back and see if she said anything about this problem that I'm having right here, But that's really how I do with YouTube. I treat it like a class. Like I went to college. I feel like I've learned more off of YouTube than I have from college. I'm not even using what I went to college for. Where's the crafty Puerto Rican? I just saw you popped up on there and it disappeared. What's up, the crafty Puerto Rican? How you doing? I have a 15 by 15 press and try moving the shirt around to press it. I want to be able to press a full shirt. Yeah, you can get a 16 by 20. That's the recommended size. And I had a 15 by 15 for several years. And I haven't had these 16 by 20s that I have for that long. But yeah. Chosen One says that's facts, free 99. Exactly, not much info there, which is why I binge watch this channel. I appreciate that, Bromari Safari. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I try to come on here and show you all kind of stuff. But then I'm telling you, I always have the people that still like, I don't know, like I'll show somebody exactly what I did without explaining it. And I'm like, okay, if you can't figure out what I did because I showed you everything, business you're not going to be successful at business if you can't figure some of it out for yourself. But I try to I show pretty much everything, and I still have people that's like want you to hold their hand and walk them through it again. I mean, if you're going to be running a business, you have to be able to figure some things out and come up with with a way to get around problems that you have or issues that come up. Because like in a business, it's not going to go smooth every day. Like if y'all watch my live streams, and I mostly mess up on live streams and sometimes in the videos because I'm watching the camera and stuff like that. But everything is not going to go smooth. You got to be able to figure out, okay, how can I fix this? How can I undo this thing I just messed up? And sometimes you got to throw it away and start over. Let me see. Doggone. Oh, okay. You welcome, Shay Shay. If you're talking to me, you might have been talking to Patrice. You welcome, son. You appreciate you for jumping on here. Fidel says, "Don't forget to like this. Lots of jewels. Yeah, I be trying to give it to y'all. What's up, Katrina? How you doing? Thank you for jumping on here. What's up, Uplift? Chosen One says facts. That's true. I take notes as well. Thanks for all that you do. You welcome, Lynette. Yeah, like y'all gotta come on here when people giving y'all the juice, y'all gotta drink it for real. I hope you're having an amazing day, Shay Shay. Okay, the thing keep jumping up to the next one. I really appreciate all you guys' input. I just subscribed and will check out all your videos for more help and advice. I appreciate you subscribing, Nikki. Yeah, I got a lot of videos. I have some playlists if you're looking for specific things. But one thing you can do is if like I've had some people that say that they like the way that I teach. They try to learn it from other people, but they was going too fast. So they talk about a lot of other stuff. I try to get to the point because when I was trying to learn how to do screen printing, that was something I used to hate. When you get on there and there, it's like, I'm going to show you how to screen print today. And then they get to talking about something that happened 10 years ago before they get to it. I try to get straight to the point for y'all. And I had a lot of people commenting about that they like that I get straight to the point. What's up, Margarita? Is that Shandia? Shandia, how you doing? I specialize in embroidery and definitely has been I'm still learning with embroidery. I'm still learning. It's like every day you learn something new. Patrice says Nikki Pooh Sin comes on every Monday and she answers questions. Come back next week. We'll be here. Thank you for that, Patrice. I be forgetting to remind people. Let me see. What's up, KJH? How you doing? Patrice says, show some love, give a thumbs up. Yeah, y'all show your girl some support. I be trying to be consistent with y'all on here. Virtual hug. I take that. I take the virtual hugs. I had that about fonts. What you was talking about the fonts, about doing the same fonts and a place that you can get good fonts from, like different fonts. If you don't like the fonts that's on your computer, or if you don't have enough, is the font. If you just go on there, you can go to Google Fonts. I mean, it's different places that have different fonts that y'all can use. Uplift says, drink the juice, anime. You silly, Uplift. The truth says, hey, Sin, what's your biggest challenge in learning embroidery? Let me see. Okay, like I didn't get any training for the embroidery. Like I guess my biggest challenge, let me think. In the beginning, once I figured out how to actually embroider, because I was like at first a little bit confused. I was like, okay, because I didn't get training, which I could have got training, but I just didn't have time to sit there like during the week. Like when I came to my shop, after I was done with the day, like after 5 o'clock, probably around this time, this is when I would start fooling with my embroidery machine and try to stitch something. When the first day I got it, I did come back that next day early that morning and try to figure it out, because I couldn't figure it out, the day before I left. But I don't know. I guess the most challenging thing would be trying to digitize your own designs, I guess. I don't think that embroidery is really hard. because the machine do all the work. Sometimes you have to figure out why a certain problem came up. Why did the thread break, or why did the whatever happen? I don't really feel like embroidery is hard, and I don't know if I don't feel like it's hard because like all the other experience that I have with everything else that I've been doing long before the embroidery. So basically, failure is not the opposite of success. It's actually, yep. I feel like it is, because when you mess up, you got to figure out, okay, this is what I did wrong. Now, how can I fix it, or how can I make sure that I don't do this same thing wrong again? That's what I feel like. I mean, you should learn from everything. Lynette says, "I love your videos and you're amazing, and I want to learn from you. Thanks." I appreciate you, Lynette. What's up, Marilyn? Hey, we got Making with Marilyn on here. She another person that does the YouTube videos. She do a lot of different crafts and stuff. Let me see. Katrina says, "I'm new to your channel and I've been binging your videos. You've helped me a lot on a lot of projects. I can't even talk. Projects. LOL. Thanks. Keep doing what you're doing." Appreciate that, Katrina. All right, let me see. But yeah, you like when you mess up, you got to kind of figure out, how can I not mess up like that again? You got to figure out what caused this mess up. That way you learning. John says, "Fail forward." Uplift says, "I outsource the digitizing. It's too time consuming and I work both rooms." Yeah, I mostly outsource. Some of the stuff, like the program that came with my machine, it digitizes, it like auto digitizes pretty good if you have a vectored image. When people are giving you the juice, you need to go ahead and drink it. You silly. I purchased some polyester women's shirt blanks and sublimated at Amazon, but they run so small in size. I got size 3X and they fit like a large. Is that common? I don't think it is. I usually buy gilding or jerseys. Excuse me. How you doing, Sherry? I was about to say Cheryl. How you doing, Sherry? Welcome. Appreciate you jumping on here. Making with Marilyn. How did I miss you? Hey, girl. Hey, she snuck up in here. She came through that side door over there. She trying to sneak up in here. Hey, I got a couple of new hires up in here. Brad says, "Placement is the biggest challenge for me on embroidery right now." Depending on where you're putting it at, like something that I've seen people do is tape. Like put the tape where the design needs to go, and then once you get it in your hoop, you can move the tape, remove the tape. I'm saying move the tape. But like as far as me, like with doing the pocket logos, having that, and Mighty Hoops they have a thing where you can hoop it. Like if you're trying to put a big design on a shirt too. I just haven't got that one because my main thing was doing like the pocket logos and hats. But I probably will eventually get it. But yeah, they make the things for you to be able to place it in the correct place. Let me see. What's up, Strength from Within? How you doing? Thank you for jumping on here. Strength Within says, "I just watched a couple of Patrice's videos." Yeah, that was what somebody told me. But it was after I put that hoodie way down on the thing. What's up, Shay? Appreciate the super chat. You're a great teacher. I'm going back in the bush. Hey, You silly. Come out the bushes, Shay. Come out the bushes. You don't have to be in the bushes. Mighty Hoop ain't giving them away. But hey, that I'm telling you, it save a lot of time and it comes in handy. It's really worth it, Brad. It's really worth it. Like when well, I haven't done a whole bunch of videos with the embroidery, but I do have a couple of things that's filmed. I'll probably be like the embroidery, it just takes a little bit long, and I don't really be liking to have the videos where I just got to speed through a really long part of the video, but I'll be using clips and stuff so you can kind of check some stuff out. But like when you have like the little pocket logo thing and stuff like that, it just makes I guess you I can't even talk. You use less time. It takes less time to do it. And then you can have your next shirt ready and stuff like that. I think it's worth it. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. All right. Let me see. All right. If anybody else got any questions, come in so y'all can go ahead with them because it is 6:02 and I've been on here for, well, it said I've been on here 56 minutes, so I guess I can go 4 more minutes. But my son is waiting for me to come train him because they out of school this week. So we're going to be doing training every afternoon because he don't want to get up in the morning. If he would get up in the mornings, then all I would have to do is he'd be done training and he could do whatever he wanted when I get off. But I appreciate y'all jumping on here, and hopefully the info about designing and how I come up with my designs and stuff was helpful to y'all. But I will probably be doing another some more design videos. Appreciate that, Margarita. I appreciate the sticker. Shay's World said, no, you know what? It's crazy. He has never been a morning person. I remember when he first started going to preschool, like 3-year-old preschool. I had this song that I would sing. I used to call it the wake up song, and I cannot sing, so I can't even sing it for y'all, but I would sing that song for him. And that was really the only way I could wake him up. His daddy couldn't wake him up because he would always get mad at his daddy when he woke him up. So I had to sing him the wake up song. All right, Patrice, appreciate you. And thank you for becoming what do you call it? Moderator, a security guard on my channel. Marilyn says, I'm not a morning person either. Hey, I like to get it out the way. When it's something like working out, I like to just get it out the way. What's up, Elena? Is that, if I'm saying it right, Eliana? Okay, I think that might be it. How you doing, Wendy? Thank you for jumping on here. You welcome, Wanda. Appreciate you jumping on here. Hey, I can't sing. I'm like, I sound horrible. That's like one thing that I wish, talent that I wish that I had. Like, I'm always singing. And if y'all was on that live stream, the last screen printing live stream, I was singing on there because I would be forgetting that y'all was with me. But I'm telling you, I'm always singing. All right, Mickey. See you next week. But I'm horrible at singing. Shay says, I love getting up early. I'm definitely a morning person. Hey, I get up, put my quiet time in, spend some time with God. And that's how I start my day every morning. I used to get up and work out, but I've been kind of lazy lately. So I do like a quick little workout when I get home. I'm mostly just doing a little weights right now. I can't sing. I'm telling you, if I start singing, y'all will all get off of here and y'all probably wouldn't come back. Mom to the rescue on the wake up. Hey. Patrice, thanks. And I'm about to look you up and subscribe. I have to go to bed early for me to get up early. Hey, I get like maybe 4 hours of sleep most nights. What's up, Samantha? How you doing? Thank you for jumping on here. Let me see. I'm trying to go get through the rest of these. What's up, Meryl? What type of embroidery machine you use? Tajima Sai. What's up, T Hill? How you doing? Go ahead, sing. Hey, I'm telling you, it's horrible. I can't sing. I thought I was the only one who sings loud and proud. Hey, as long as nobody ain't around, I sing. I sing. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow. That's the reason why I sing. That's the best singing right there. What time you head to bed? Sometimes I'm up late. Sometimes I go early. Usually a lot of times I'll be in the bed at 9. That's like pretty much my regular go to bed time because I usually get up anywhere between 1 and 3 a.m. And sometimes I stay up that whole time and start my day. But if I go to bed at like midnight or something, I probably won't wake up until like 4, somewhere off in there, maybe 5. I can stay up 3 a.m. and still be up at 6. Hey. What's up, Elora? How you doing? Thank you for jumping on here. Appreciate you jumping on here. And I'm sorry, we usually start on Mondays. We do 5 to about 6. And I'm a little bit behind now because I did start about 5 minutes late. But if you want to go back and see what we was talking about today, y'all always can go back and check that out. 4 hours of sleep for 2 nights. Hey, I usually sleep a whole day on Saturday. Like Saturday didn't get me, so I had to come back and go to sleep on Sunday too. So Sherry says I just said that. How you doing, Dimps? Appreciate you jumping on here. Sleep never grind forever. Hey, you gotta get up and get something. You got to get up, get out, and get something. I think that's how that song used to go. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead. What's up? I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I appreciate y'all joining me. I'll be back next week with another topic. I have like a whole list of topics, and I didn't have it planned to do the design topic today, but because I had a lot of people asking, and I do have a couple of design videos that'll be coming. I'm trying to have a video out for y'all for Friday, y'all. I wasn't able to do much work this weekend because I slept the whole weekend. How you doing, Miss A? Thank you for jumping on here. I'm looking for a graphic designer, where to find them. I don't really know. A lot of people find them on Fiverr. You may be able to find somebody on like Instagram or something, somebody that's showing their artwork, and you can contact them and see what they charge. All right, Uplift, appreciate that. All right, Strength says, Fidel, I gotta come by your channel, or you Yep, pretty much. And like during the week, I don't get much sleep, and then like on a Saturday, I won't even eat. Like I'll sleep, like seriously sleep the whole day, and I might wake up in the middle of the day or something and eat, and then go right back to sleep. But that's how things have been lately. How you doing, Mr. Clark? But I appreciate y'all joining me, and I'm sorry I gotta go. It's starting to get, the sun going down. I gotta go work my son out. If y'all want to, y'all can go back and check the replay out for those of y'all that kind of came on late or missed part of it. But I will see you guys in another video, maybe. But until then, y'all be blessed.